The National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, made a very strong statement saying that Nigerians should stop paying for ransom to kidnappers. Nigerians should stop paying ransom to kidnappers? It's like saying Nigerians should just die off in the hands of kidnappers. It's like saying Nigerians should just die off in the hands of kidnappers. They should just forget about their lives. Because these kidnappers can never release you without that money. Now, it's very easy for you to say that because you are in Abuja, you have everything going for yourself, you have security around you, you are covered, you have everything in this world. But there are over 200 million Nigerians who do not have that privilege that you have, sir. So it's easy for you to say this from the comfort of your Aso Rock office. It's easy for you to say this from Abuja. It's easy for you to say this when you have like 12 or 10 or 8 convoy protecting you. It's easy for you to say this when you have all the information, gadgets, and apparatus to secure yourself and those who, who are around you. But how easy is it for Nigerians who are vulnerable, who are living below poverty line, and are targeted for kidnapping, and are targets for kidnappers? Because these kidnappers do not check your status when they come for you. They only check your vulnerability. And I am telling you that the people who are most vulnerable in this country are the middle and low class and poor. For those of you who are in the upper echelon, it is hard for you to be kidnapped because you are mostly on the, you are mostly not on the roads all the time, and you are mostly protected by special forces, by military, by police, by orderlies, and most times you have bulletproof cars, and most times you are always in the aeroplane, flying place to place. But our highways are all, not safe anymore. Our highways are not safe anymore. And that is the place the common man passes. Therefore, it is the common man who is a target for these kidnappings. And all you can say is that the common man should not rally round to bail himself. So with all due respect to you, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, I don't think it is good personally to keep paying for ransom. It's not as if they pick this money from the ground. They suffer to get the money. Some even do crowdfunding. Some even beg, take loan, sell land, sell houses to pay this ransom. Some go into debts. Some go to beg people they're not supposed to beg just to raise this money. And when they come out, they even give thanksgiving for it. So it's not talking like as if it's easy for them to get the money. 7 million, 8 million, 2 million, 3 million. It's not easy for them to get even that money. Some have even died in the kidnappers' den because of lack of money to rescue their loved ones. So it's not easy for Nigerians to get that money, sir. You should know that. And no Nigerian likes to pay that money. No Nigerian likes to pay that money. We don't have the money to pay. But provide security in our highways. Provide the security, provide the apparatus, provide the intelligence network that could go in there and rescue people who are in kidnappers' den. I am talking to you now. There are thousands of Nigerians, if not hundreds, in kidnappers' den. There are kidnappers operating in our bushes like as if they're just selling akara and bread. They come out, they go in, they come out. It's so easy now. The most lucrative job to do in Nigeria now is kidnap. Most of these criminals that go to rob, banks and rob shops and rob people, they have abandoned it for kidnapping now because that is even a safer way of crime. Kidnapping is the safest way to commit crime in Nigeria. I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. We make it safer for them because we are not doing anything much. Because if you are doing something, which I believe you're doing, but why are we not seeing the results? Why are we not seeing the results of the effort you're putting, those money, those gadgets you buy, those money you budget for every day, defense budget, equipment bought, spy equipment, drones, planes, cyber equipment, apps, websites, networks, gadgets that track things, trackers. Why are they not tracking these people? These people make calls. They make calls. They have accounts. They make transfers. They are in a geolocation. They can be traced. They can be tracked. And we have drones, we have planes, we have helicopters, we have choppers that can locate those places. We have amphibious men in the army, in the police that go into any terrain. Why haven't they been able to show us that they are ready? Nigerians don't feel protected. The reason why Nigeria pay ransom is because they do not feel that anybody's coming to save them. They know. Nigerians know Nigeria like you know Nigeria, okay? You cannot tell Nigerians about Nigeria. Nigerians live here. So that's why you see, these statements you make is like you're talking to somebody else. Because Nigerians know that there is a crime problem and security problem in this country. Security problems mean this. It is not as if crime will never happen or we are absolving Nigerians of crime or Nigeria of crime or any country of crime. Security issues mean when there is a crime, there is no adequate response to respond to the crime. That is when you hear of a security problem. Not when the crime is committed, but the adequate response to match the crime. That is what is lacking in the country. So Nuhu Ribadu, I appreciate your effort. When you were, EFCC chairman, you did a lot for this country. I appreciate you. You have left your name in the sands of time of Nigeria. Nobody can argue. You shaped EFCC for what it is today. I don't see the National Security Advisor as an executive position, so I can understand that you are limited in your duty. Perhaps you're the #1 man in security in Nigeria, but you're not boots on ground like when you were the EFCC chairman. So what I'm saying is that you need to always stand firm and advise the president the truth well, that we need to start matching the security issues with adequate response. Then Nigeria will believe and they see that people have been rescued here, people have been rescued there. Okay, no problem. If I am kidnapped, I will also be rescued too. That is how people believe in any country. That's how people feel. When you see the responses that have been done on other cases, you check your own and say, okay, if it happens to me, perhaps they will come for me and rescue me. But Nigerians pay this ransom because they know that the security are actually below standard when it comes to responding. Only when they feel that is a national issue, a national threat, will you see an order given to go in and fetch those men. Then you will see. All of a sudden you see the police just come out and do a magic and stuff, and JTF will go in there, and before you know what's happening, we bring out the kidnapped people. But how often do we see such? How often do we see such SWAT teams go into the bushes? So please, it's easy for you to say. It's easy for you to speak like that when you're not the one whose family, whose loved one is involved. When you're not the one who is in the captivity of the kidnapped den. It's easy for you to say when we have 200 million Nigerians who are poor, who are vulnerable and naked, no protection. It's easy for you to say, sir. And let us make statements that are feasible, very feasible. Is this statement you made, is it feasible, sir? That's what you should first know. Is it feasible? Is it feasible? We have to be we have to be proactive in our quest to end crime. I have been your host, Chinedu, signing off on your best show on YouTube, Direct on the Spot, the show where we hit it hard and hot on matters of concern that shape and affect our daily lives. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel, share these videos to reach the far, the depth and length and breadth of this country and beyond. Until we see you again, peace.